You are not born from nothing. You are not built from clay or dust or dirt. Every atom of calcium in your bones, every molecule of iron in your blood, was forged inside the dying heart of a star that exploded billions of years before your mother was born. You are quite literally a reassembled corpse of the cosmos. To understand this, we have to go back, not years, not centuries, billions of years, to the first generation of stars, the ones astronomers call population 3. These primordial giants were built almost entirely from hydrogen and helium, the only elements that existed fresh out of the Big Bang. There was no carbon yet, no oxygen, no nitrogen. The universe in its infancy did not yet contain the ingredients for life, or for you. Inside these stellar furnaces, something extraordinary began. Under crushing gravity and temperatures exceeding 15 million degrees, hydrogen nuclei fused into helium, then helium fused into carbon, then carbon into oxygen, neon silicon, layer by layer like the rings of a tree, except each ring was a different element, cooking in real time. Think of a star as a pressure cooker the size of a solar system running for millions of years, quietly manufacturing the periodic table. But iron is where the furnace dies. Fusing iron doesn't release energy, it consumes it. The star's core collapses in less than a second, then rebounds in one of the most violent events physics allows, a supernova. In that instant, the star outshines an entire galaxy, and in that instant, it forges the heavy elements that fusion alone could never make, gold, silver, iodine, uranium, through a rapid bombardment of neutrons called the R process. Everything that star ever built, carbon, oxygen, calcium, iron, gold, is hurled into the void. It drifts, it cools. Over millions of years, it collects into clouds, and those clouds collapse under their own gravity to form new stars, new planets. One of those clouds, roughly 4.6 billion years ago, became our sun, and the leftover scraps became Earth. This is where your story truly begins. Here's the question worth sitting with. If every atom in your body was once inside a star that had to die violently for you to exist, does that make death a prerequisite for life itself? Is destruction on a cosmic scale actually the universe's method of creation? Type your answer below. I want to know what you think. Now here's the twist most people never hear. Scientists long assumed Earth's chemistry alone assembled the building blocks of life. But recent research suggests something stranger. Some of the organic molecules essential to biology, amino acids, sugars, even fragments of the genetic code, may have arrived here already formed, riding on comets and meteorites, seeded across the solar system by the same stellar explosions that made our elements. Your DNA may not be a purely earthly invention at all. Think about that. The nitrogen in your DNA, the oxygen in your lungs, the calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood right now carrying oxygen through your veins as you watch this, all forged in the collapsing cores of stars that lived and died long before our sun ever ignited. Astrophysicist Carl Sagan put it simply, we are made of star stuff. But that phrase, as poetic as it sounds, is not metaphor. It is measurable fact, confirmed by spectroscopy, by meteorite analysis, by the very physics of nucleosynthesis. And here is the part that should genuinely unsettle you. This process is not finished. Somewhere in the galaxy tonight, a star is collapsing. A supernova is scattering fresh gold and carbon into the dark. Somewhere the raw material for a future human, or something else entirely, is being manufactured right now in real time in the wreckage of a dying sun. You are not a finished product of the cosmos. You are a snapshot, a single frame in an unfinished film that started with the Big Bang and has no scripted ending. So the next time you look up and see the stars, remember, you are not looking at something separate from yourself. You are looking at your ancestry. You are looking at the furnace that built your bones, your blood, your beating heart. The stars didn't just give you light, they gave you life by dying first. If that thought just gave you chills, you understand exactly why this channel exists. Subscribe and let's keep looking up together.